Hey, peace, diehards. What's good, man? It's your boy Eru, host of the Diehard Knicks podcast. Now starting the brand new Diehard Liberty podcast, man. So that's a tentative name there. I don't know if I'll change it, but this is what it is for now, man. So shout out to everyone that's popping in, just realizing this, man. Did you know, as a Liberties fan, that there is no freaking Liberty podcast out there? So if you love the Liberty and you see me here and you're like, damn, why I never thought of that? Yes, why haven't you thought of that? You know what I'm saying? Because the Liberty needs you. Right now the Liberty are in the playoffs. They're playing against the Chicago Sky. They need the fan base. They need somebody to galvanize the group. Let me get my mic a little closer to me. That they need somebody to galvanize the group and really show that fans are really after them. That they really care about what they're doing here. So I mean, right now I'm kind of behind. I'm 7-5 right now. So Chicago has 7 on my screen. I'm at the 7:20 mark in the game. So the Liberty are actually playing in black, man. So is this a funeral? I don't know if wearing black is a good idea, for elimination game. But I guess it's their funeral, I guess, man. So play on words, whatever you want to say here, man. Shout out to my girl, Laney. She just hit a shot just now. So the score right now is 7-7. Tied up game here. I'm looking at the Chicago Sky. Chicago Sky's point guard number 14 is really good, man. She does a good job of running the show. That game one, man, she had maybe 3 shots and 3 she had 3 possessions. I want to say 4 possessions straight, where she basically just gave the Liberty the game, man. So she can go through points too when she is not paying attention and that type of thing, man. But she's very good. She really holds them down. And but if the Liberty can hold down everybody else with their defense, it'll force that point guard to make mistakes, and that's how the Liberty are going to win this game. Because you're not going to stop high profile scorers in the WNBA if they're going straight to the basket. You're just not going to stop them because there's nobody that could jump. Shout out to CP3 here, Candace Parker. I'm looking at her shoot free throws right now. Candace Parker, you cannot stop Candace going driving to the basket. You can't stop her because there's nobody that could jump out the gym to block that shot. Same thing with the other young lady. I think her name is Copper. I was calling her Cooper the last game, but her name is Copper. She's basically the same player as Candace Parker. She can get to the basket at will. So if she does get a step and she's going to the basket, no one's going to stop her. So that's going to be the death of the Liberty. And also too, leaving these shooters, leaving the shooters open is just lazy. Candace Parker just bricked the 3. In the WNBA, they're not really as prolific as 3-point shooters as the NBA. So that's something too, man. The women usually get streaky, especially if everybody's cheering for each other and they're catcalling and this and that. I want to say, because that's exactly what the Chicago Sky was doing to us the last game. They were kind of just running the table and they were just making it, rubbing it in our faces. And in the women's game, I noticed that type of behavior tends to push the the teams a little further. So right now we're going back and forth. It's 10-10. Liberty's up 10. That's gonna mean the Liberty is tied it up with 10. Number 14 just chucks up a 3-point shot. It's a bad shot. Let's get into some play-by-play here. We got number 23 here. That's my girl. She's finally started. She just chucks up a 3 and she makes it, baby. She's from the French national team. That's Johannes, I believe her name is. And she's a really good 3-point shooter. She could pass, get to the basket at the whole 9 yards. It looks like they put her in the starting lineup in replace of the young lady. Let me get her name in a second. But they changed the starting lineup because they, that's another thing with the WNBA. They have agendas, man. That's one thing I don't like about the WNBA. There's a lot of agenda-driven stuff, according to who they want to succeed, or let's say if they're trying to they're looking at marketing at a different standpoint. They're looking to big up, people that had prior accolades. Let me get the names together, man. I got to use my phone because I'm still trying to figure out a good site that I could use to actually pull up stats and stuff for the WNBA. So right now I'm using the WNBA site. I like the colors there. I'm using it for the scoreboard, if you can see it there. According to the screen, there's 13-12. A little bit there actually on the timeout right now. So let me just do what I was doing. Just looking up their roster. So the young lady's name is Dangerfield. She was the rookie of the year 2 years ago, but then she didn't have such a good season last year. She got this year. Last year she didn't have a good season, and this year she didn't have a good season. She got waived, and the Liberty were able to pick her up. So anyway, she got picked up off of waivers, and then they just threw in a starting lineup. I mean, that's not right. There's plenty of young ladies on the roster that deserve that spot. So that's one thing that I don't really like about the WNBA when it comes to like rosters and stuff like that. Shout out to Worldwide L. Shout out to Kieran Grant. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the WNBA, man. So I mean that's my point here with this. I'm not sure how long this channel is gonna go for, man, but it depends on who's watching, who's paying attention. Especially young ladies that are into basketball. Even men, men enjoy basketball. Period. And they follow the WNBA like myself. I like the WNBA. Here's another thing that just marketing wise, they just don't do a good job promoting games, man. They don't do a good job on promoting tickets. They don't do a good job of just visually being out there. And like you have to be like looking for them in order to find it. Like emails, they do the old school way, sending emails. I get emails from them all the time. So for those that are locked in onto their emails, you can find out what they're doing. They have kids camps and team events, that type of thing that you can only get via email. They're not really showing it anywhere else. You would think that local television and stuff like that, they at least will promote their brand. So it's just odd, man. You just have to be in tune with that and just whatever. So it is what it is there. I know women's basketball, they like to do a lot of women's events and that type of thing, women empowerment stuff. But I think, man, it's like you got to remember what it is. It's a basketball game. So you got to promote basketball. That's my thing. You got to promote basketball. I understand strong women. That's what they're doing now. The whole promo is just all about showing strong women. But I get it. It's basketball. But instead of showing those images, maybe they should show the game more. And that would get people more excited about the game itself. And I don't know if you guys agree with me, man, but I mean that's what it is. Because I mean, I can buy a ticket right now and go to the Barclays Center and watch a game. I can go right now and just pop up. If you want to watch this game, you can just pull up to the Barclays Center and buy a ticket. So I mean, they got to do something about that. Somebody like me, a podcaster that cares a little bit, man. I wouldn't mind doing something, some kind of promotion and stuff to get people into the game, into the arena, or just to get them support. So anyway, that was a long commercial. So we're back again. This is 13-12. You got the Sky. Let's get the Sky's names on players' names here. Anyway, their point guard, I believe her name is Vanderson. So her full name is Vanderson, I believe. Yeah, Vandersloot. Excuse me. That's the point guard for Chicago Sky. She's pretty good. Right now, you got number 23, Johannes, giving it to Howard. Howard is the big man for the Liberty. She has a problem losing the ball on the drives, man. She blows a lot of layups going to the basket as well. Like I said, you're going to get that in the WNBA unless you're elite on the level of Candace Parker or that other young lady, Cooper. I'm just going to be Copper. Copper right now, she has the ball. She gives it up to number 33. 33 back to Candace. It goes to point guard, just chucks up a shot, and she makes a three-point shot. See, that's something that the Liberty need to do, man. Their defense is very stingy. They usually get up on players to stop the three-point shot, but they haven't been able to do it the last two games, man. So here we go here, top of the key. Got Dolson is there starting center, number 31. She sets great screens, man. Nice pick and roll game there. Push shot, gets it in. Good shot by Dolson. Dolson is a big woman, man. So strong. She reminds me of some of the older great players from the Liberty history. Here we go. Number 14, the point guard, was able to get it inside to Candace Parker. So Candace Parker was actually triple team just now. She still put up the shot. But that's the thing in the women's game. There's no jumpers, man. So if you're tall enough and get the ball up, I'd rather you shoot it because it can't be defended. Here he goes there. Copper, she drives to the basket. There's nothing you can do about it. Like I said, there's nobody with athleticism. So all you got to do is attack the basket and you can easily stop. You can easily score against a team. Because Johannes is doing too much ball handling here. You got to get the ball to Sabrina. Cross-court pass easily picked away by Copper. Now here it is, just an easy layup. She got fouled. That's the only reason why she missed it. But Sabrina needs to get the ball, man. Number 23 is doing too much ball handling, and Sabrina's playing off the ball. See, my thing, that's the thing. The game plan is to have Dangerfield, the point guard that they picked up via waivers, be the ball handler and have Sabrina off the ball. But if Dangerfield is not starting, then why are you making Johanna play the let me make sure I get her name right too. Why are you making her play point guard and have Sabrina play off the ball? So her name is Anescu. That's her last name. I can never get her name correctly. So that's just the way it is. Let me make sure I get her name correctly here. So the Liberty makes some substitutions here. We got the big center, Han is here. Yeah, her name is Johannes, man. Just make sure I got her name right. So there's another young lady that they have here. Her name is Han. She's from China. She's very good, man. Very good basketball player. She's another one. When she's at the rim, you can't jump with her because she's 6'10". She puts her hands up at the rim and she can basically grab the rim, almost just about. She can just hop up and grab the rim. She can't dunk. In game she can't. Bad shot there. Liberty just crowded the top of the key there with three players, and then lady just shot a jump shot over her three teammates and the defender. It's crazy. Yeah, so this young lady Han is pretty good, man. She's good inside blocking shots. She can grab rebounds. Not very mobile, but once she gets the ball down there, man, it's good money. Transition 3-point shot was not a good shot either. The Liberty need to actually run some offense here and get the ball in the hands of people that can shoot. Like Johannes, I would like to see her catch the ball and shoot. Right now they have, what's her name here? Is that Wilcox? I believe that's Rebecca Allen. They got Rebecca Allen in the game right now, and Rebecca Allen, she could shoot a little bit too, man. But if Johannes is on the court, I would rather her get those trailing 3-point shots than Rebecca Allen. So anyways, Chicago Sky gets caught with a foul there. Candace Parker's complaining to the referee. She's still rapping to the referee. One thing about the Liberty, they don't complain. They like to get together. They gather each other up, and they don't talk to the referees. They talk to each other. Shout out to Onescu. Onescu is very quiet out there. They do a lot of communicating as far as getting girls involved. But when that huddle comes in, her mouth is going, boy. The energy is up, trying to get everybody together. Here goes Howard for the top of the key 3-point shot. No good. Good rebound there by Rebecca Allen. Han was able to secure it. Rebecca Allen's looking for something here. Easy layup on the inside, hard pass. Is that Liberty ball? Yes, it's Liberty ball. Han received a hard pass from Howard that was out of position, man. She was right there for the layup, but Howard just threw the pass off, almost got it picked off, but Han had the frame of mind to knock it out of bounds, man. So here we go to New York Liberty here, inbounding the ball underneath the basket. So I won't be showing the game today for anybody that's wondering. I won't be showing the game live on the screen because I did get a copyright strike. You know what I'm saying? I figured for the first game, I'll get that copyright strike, out the way, just to give people that were looking to treat, because there were a couple people looking at the end there. You can get a chance to watch the game a little bit here. So here goes Howard. Howard just shot a shot just now. What does she have right now? Howard has 2 baskets. She's 2 for 4. Rebounds. She got 4 rebounds tonight, which is good. Johannes is doing well, 6 points. You got Enescu only has 3. Enescu only took 1 shot, man. So excuse me, guys. There goes the game right there. Enescu needs the ball. And here we go again with Johannes. Now that's not even Johannes. It's somebody else. Number 32. Number 32, I believe, is Whitcomb. Number 32 is running the point. Too much ball handling from people that shouldn't be ball handling, man. So I guess Whitcomb just came in just now for Enescu. All right, so a lot of fumbling and bumbling on the inside underneath Chicago Sky's bench. That should be Liberty's ball. One thing I love too about street ball too is when somebody gets inside, if guys are paying attention, you can box guys in and they won't be able to get a shot off. Double team, box guys in on the baseline. Women's basketball are good for that. So if you're into defense and tough play like that, especially an inside play, you're gonna see a lot of that. A lot of young ladies getting caught on the inside because the defense is collapsed and they cocoon them and they can't get free. Wow, man, there goes big time shot there, freaking rainbow by Whitcomb. So Whitcomb just that was Johannes. Johannes just number 23. She just shot a 3-point shot, bomb. See what I'm saying? Johannes is the one that needs to shoot that 3. Not freaking Rebecca Allen. Got to understand where your shooters are. That young lady, for those that don't know, Johannes, she's given Team USA from the French national team. She gave Team USA a lot of problems, man. So she's a really good player. Number 32, Whitcomb is running the point now. Howard is driving on the inside. She kind of just throws it up there. There's no rebounding help there by Han. Here we go. Fast break there. Han almost picked it off, wasn't able to get there to it. So anyway, they got Han out on the perimeter. That's her problem. She can't guard the perimeter. So that doesn't really help with the WNBA. There's a lot of mobile people out there. So they're calling for the last shot of the first quarter. Driving kick, lost the ball there. Number 35 drives, throws it up, and was able to make it. Number 35 could be a go-to scorer on another team. Right now, she's basically 3rd or maybe 4th option on the Chicago Sky. So Chicago Sky is pretty stacked, man. They got some good scorers on their team. That's why they were able to win the championship last year. Well, if you have, like I said, if you're really good at scoring in the WNBA, at least it could drive the basket, could drive to the basket and score. You're going to have a good career in the WNBA because they just don't have any athletes. So unless you get stuck, like I said, unless you drive and get stuck underneath the basket, and if you don't have no height on you, and if the girls are close and they can collapse you in, then you won't be able to score. But straight driving to the basket, those easy money for these young ladies, and that's really like the main offense for most of these people that pop in here. So anyway, let's see what's going on with the chat. Once again, I said Worldwide L was taking a look. Kareem Grant was taking a look as well. Thank you for supporting, guys. The Nets own New York. Lives Dolan sold the team. I'll talk about that in a second. I mentioned that in the last podcast. Liberty got a chance. Yeah, I think they got a chance, man. Like I said, Chicago Sky is top heavy. They have a lot. They have two go-to scorers. That's like two of the best players in the WNBA. Like I said, they're not going to be stopped going to the basket, and if they start shooting threes and that type of thing, the game is going to be long. You know what I'm saying? They also have a couple other scorers that if they were on a different team, they probably would be a go-to scorer. Like number 35 on Chicago Sky, she's good. Their point guard is really good too. So I mean, they have like, I think they have like 6 players double figures. That's like pretty good in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? So they have a lot of scores on the team, man. So the one thing about the Liberty is that they communicate. They don't get rattled by the referees. They don't get rattled by the moment. Even though they got beat by 40 something the last game, they usually don't get rattled to that point. They play good defense. They have scores on their own right. But a lot of girls are coming back from being injured and stuff, so they really coming together now. So do they have a chance? Yes, they do, absolutely. But right now, UNESCO, their leading scorer, she only has 8. She has 3 points right now. So I mean, she needs more shots. They're not even trying to give her the ball. That's the problem, man. I don't know if she got hurt. I wasn't paying attention because I was talking. But they need to give her the ball. I know they're trying to run the offense through what's her name? Whitcomb and what's the other one? Johannes. They're trying to run the offense through them too, and that's not really the best thing to do there. You gotta run the offense through Sabrina. I guess they're trying to get everybody else involved, but that's what's up, man. You're a dope play-by-play commentator. Thank you, man. I could get crazy and stuff like that, but if I'm concentrating and whatever, I'm trying to get used to these women's names because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a casual WNBA fan, because just simply because of the way things are. The website, it just got okay. Like the WNBA website just got okay enough to look up stats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I still would use third-party sites to find information, whatever. There's always a lot of information after the game. Nothing during the game, nothing before the game and stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'll get used to it, and hopefully I can continue to do this, man, for our Liberty fans that are interested in hearing this stuff, So anyway, let me get into this. B Willis, man. I mentioned this the last podcast. The New York the WNBA teams are a liability. So for those of you want to talk about stocks and investing and stuff like that, like buying $500 sneakers and stuff like that, like especially if you live in the projects and you have no use to getting out of there. I'm just using that as an example. It's probably a bad example, but that is a liability. If you're gonna spend like $2,000 on what do you call clothing just for the day, and then you have other outfits in your closet, whatever, but you live in public housing and your kids don't have their education together and stuff like that, you don't have your priorities in order. I hate to use the whole ghetto thing, but just simple. Buying a car. Like if you just simply buy a car, it's a liability. So how do you buy a car but don't have a house yet? How do you even just buy a car if you don't have stock in the company? Simple things like that. So anyway, Liberty is a liability. So everybody that's grown ups know what a freaking liability is. So sorry about the whole play-by-play for financial services and shit, but the New York the MSG people, they try to charter plane flights for the Liberty. They try to accommodate them with housing and other things like that nature, which is what do you call against the collective bargaining agreement for the WNBA. So the Liberty almost got kicked out the league for that. They almost got kicked out the league for that. So aside from that, it becomes tedious to run an organization like this, because there's no assets, because you have to play by their rules and stuff. So it's just a mess. So that's why, not Dolan, but the MSG people, they just got rid of the Liberty because it was just too much. The Liberty were playing in Westchester. Excuse me, they were practicing in Westchester, and they had games at the Garden. That's atrocious for women that are not making millions. If you're making millions, you could provide your own travel to these places. But if you're not making millions, then you have to accommodate a whole team of 12 women to come from wherever they're from by bus or whatever the hell, team bus. They have to meet up in Westchester to drive all the way to the Garden, which is ridiculous. So the Brooklyn Nets took them over because the Brooklyn Nets practice facility is at the Barclays Center. So I mentioned before, Dee Richards, that plays for the Liberty, her and a couple teammates, they live together. They live together in Brooklyn and walk to the Barclays Center for practice. It's crazy. That is crazy, man. Oh my God. They're freaking full-blown celebrities, man. Shout out to Dee. I mention her a lot because she's she's fantastic. But anyway, Dee was just in the swimsuit edition for Sports Illustrated. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, she's on the swimsuit edition, but lives with roommates a couple blocks away from the Barclays Center and walks to the Barclays Center. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. It's not about money because the WNBA don't generate no money, fam. So where the money coming from? You know what I'm saying? At least let these women get some endorsements and things like that nature to help the league, man. There's so much things going on, without that. But aside from joking on Dolan all the time, there's a lot of stuff going on, man. These women need assets. They need some money. It's not going to come from us because you could look at the arena. It's like like I told you, you could buy a great ticket right now to pull up to the Barclays Center right now. Get off the train station, walk up to the booth, and get a great seat for this game right now. Shit is crazy. So anyway, let's get back to the game. Do some play-by-play stuff, man. Shout out to anybody that's actually a Liberty fan that's tuning into this here, man. So, what are we talking about here? We got Poke Pass. Where are they playing? What stadium? They're playing at the Barclays Center. Brooklyn, Barclays Center, Atlantic Avenue and freaking Flatbush, my man, right outside Atlantic Terminal. Rebecca Allen, she needs to stop chucking these jump shots, man. She's not Candace Parker, fam. Here goes number 35. She's a really good player. Number 14, jab steps, comes on the inside turnaround jump shot. Interior pass to number 33. Their center's kind of lazy, number 33. But she's big as hell, though. Number 32, she just chucks up a three-point shot. It was a freaking air ball. So, I mean, that's your girl, Whitcomb. She can shoot threes, man, but not transition threes. It's not really a good shot. Candace Parker, or number 30, just turns right into Dolson. Number 30, Stevens, is a really good basketball player, too. If she was on a different team, she also could be a go-to scorer. She's their center. She's actually their, like I think they're power forward or whatever for the Sky. She's really good, too. I don't know if she's the starting center or not, but she's really good. She could be right on number 30, could start for us, could start for the Liberty. No doubt about that. Sky win this match. They just might, man. Right now the score is pretty close. She got 38-29. That happened in the first game. The Sky went up, but then Liberty came back. So, I mean, we're still within striking distance. We're talking about the second quarter. So they should be able to catch up and, they should be able to make this a game. Hopefully they don't get blown up by 40 again, because that would be really, really, really bad to watch that. You know what I'm saying? While I'm here, I'm going to give you guys a heads up because I'm going to actually cut off the telecast on Diehard Knicks, and I'm just going to exclusively broadcast on Diehard Liberty. Right? So for those that haven't checked it out yet, I still don't have it queued up. Lord have mercy. In my last pod, I was supposed to have had it queued up so I can share it. So I'm gonna have to manually do this now. So anyway, I'm definitely gonna cut off the broadcast for Diehard Knicks. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys in Diehard Knicks that's watching. If you want to continue to listen along with me talking about the Liberty here, go on over to Diehard Liberty to the Diehard Liberty channel. It's Diehard Liberty podcast. Let me get the link for it. I'll actually give you the actual link to this broadcast here. I'm trying not to get any feedback. So yep, there goes the feedback. Here. So let me get this out of here. So let me put this in the chat. Here, go put this in the chat for those that want to follow me over to the Diehard Liberty channel, and we can continue this thing there. So we still got a little bit of time left in this first half, about 5 more minutes left. So we'll continue for the next 5 minutes, and once we get to halftime of this game, we'll go over to the Diehard Liberty channel and finish it up there, man. So thank you for everybody for tuning in. Any Knicks fans that are tuning in and wondering what the hell's going on, you see the colors change, and I got Liberty stuff in the behind because I am going to start supporting the Liberty, giving my time to the Liberty and giving some feedback and stuff like that. Hopefully I start to build the channel and people be more involved in it, and maybe we can make it something, man. So shout out to the Liberty, shout out to once again all the Diehard Knicks podcast supporters that are tuning in. Please follow me over to that Diehard Liberty channel. So right now I'm on commercial. So right now the score is 40-31 according to the dashboard there. So that's what's up. Right now the Liberty's high scorers, Lunestu, Sabrina, she only has 3 points, 3 rebounds, only 1 assist. It's driving me crazy because she is not running the offense. I don't understand what's going on. She's not running the offense. So they're running it through Johanna and Whitcomb, which is atrocious to me. Those are the shooters. So Sabrina needs to go follow them, and Sabrina needs to do a lot more one-on-ones. Her getting 3 points in this first half so far is an abomination, man. Howard has 4. That's also an abomination. She's also 2 for 6. She's hot and cold. She can get hot. The last game, I would say game 1, I think she had 1 rebound entering the fourth quarter or something like that. But then she ended up finishing the game with like 7 rebounds. So she could turn it on from time to time, man. So that's Howard from the Liberty. Who else we got here? Dolson is she's a role player, man. Right now she got 2 points, 0 rebounds in 10 minutes. It's atrocious. Laney is another one that hasn't really taken too many shots. She's on 2 for 4. If anything, she was the Liberty's leading scorer last year before she got hurt. So Laney needs to start getting more shots. The people taking the shots are not the ones that need to be taking the shots, man. Shout out to Whitcomb. She's 2 for 5, and she's their bench point guard, coming off the bench point guard shooting guard. Another young lady, Rebecca Allen, just chucking bomb 3-pointers and stuff like that. She's 0 for 2 from 3, 1 for 4. Come on, man. The wrong people are taking shots for the Liberty right now. So if you want to talk about why we're losing, there you go. Dangerfield didn't even see the light of day yet. We got a couple other young ladies that probably need to get some playing time. Willoughby, I think, hurt herself. She pulled something. We got Michelle. She needs to get out there. Anyway, let's just continue watching this first half of this basketball game here. It goes Chicago Sky, gets a nice little steal, fast break. Scores now 42-31. So the Liberty are going to come down to score right away, looks like. Dolson's here doing some ball handling on top of the key, directing traffic. Gives it to Johannes again. Here goes Sabrina. Sabrina gets a pick, gives it to Howard. Howard pulls up jump shot, 15-footer. It's good. Very good there, Miss Howard. But like I said, we need Sabrina to get more involved in his offense. I don't understand what's going on with the Liberty. They're doing some stuff that they haven't done all year, really. So I mean, Lunesto, I think she averaged 18 points this year. Here goes Chicago Sky. Chicago Sky is doing nothing right now. Stagnant offense. They just pulls up a jump shot. In and out, no good. Here goes Sabrina bringing the ball up the court. I mean, what took so long? I haven't seen her bring up the ball up the court for 2 quarters. She gets stuck at the top of the key by Candace Parker by giving up her dribble. Lord have mercy. Number 23, Johannes inside to Laney. Laney inside, nice post-up player, very good, man. Big time play there, number 44. I hear her talking junk to number 22, Vandersloot. So I don't think they're talking junk. I think they're just communicating. So any good sportsmanship by both teams there. It was nothing crazy. They're just talking. Yeah, baby. See, I mean, if you like physicality, you got to give the WNBA a try, man. Because I like that, the passive aggressive stuff. Listen, man, I didn't mean to do that. Chill out, that type of thing. Okay, cool. No, be good. I love that, man. That's what's missing with the NBA and just the men's game in general. Everybody wants to like, because they dunked on you or because they did a cool layup. Now they want to go, ooh, look at me. And they get offended if you talk back. The women's game is the real tough game, man. Old school tough game. Nice big rebound by number 30. He goes on copper drive right out to 14 double pumps. Inside, good defense there by number 23, Johannes, but she made the nice little floater. That's number 14 for the Chicago Sky. He goes Laney behind the back, top of the key. She's driving, kicks it back out to Dolson for the jump shot. I don't like it. Of course, she misses it. I don't like her taking jump shots like that, man. I'd rather Laney get the shot. Dolson can't really shoot it, man. Here goes Dolson stepping back, allowing Copper to get a nice little jump shot. Copper's good, man. Copper's really good. She's a really good basketball player. Here goes Lunesto again, giving up her a dribble, and she gets fouls in the process. So I think Lunesto is having a problem right now. Sabrina, she's definitely having an off game right now because I've never seen her give up the dribble so easily. So something's got to be going on here with that. I don't know what's going on. I guess we'll find out later on here. The Liberty coach, he's a good coach, world-renowned coach. But we gotta get this together here. You go Howard directing traffic at the top of the key. Gives it to Dolson. Dolson over to Johanna. She jumps up, man, and gives up the ball. Sabrina, top of the key, drives in. First time, go to the basket all the way, man. Scoop shot is good. Lunestu is really good going to the basket, man. I'm gonna say that's her third shot for the game. Jesus Christ, she has 5 points right now. So anyway, we definitely got to get more shots for her in the second half. So what did they do just now? All right, somebody called a timeout. I think Chicago Sky called a timeout before the shot, or did they call a tech? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't give a fuck either. They might have called a timeout, or it might be a referee's timeout. But a referee timeout on an offensive play when they drive into the basket, it's like, come on. So here goes another commercial. I don't know what's going on here, but I mean, it has nothing to do with basketball, with female basketball. I don't know. It's just like a random thing here. I want to see who is running this commercial. I can't even tell. It's a bunch of high school stuff going on here. A lot of dancing. Got soccer playing on the basketball court. Got football players on the basketball court. I don't see any basketball players on the basketball court in this commercial. Oh my God. Okay, it's a Nike commercial. Now here goes a basketball player. Lisa Leslie finally gets up. And it's a Nike commercial. And they're talking about whatever. I don't know. Lisa Leslie, the only basketball player. So they're calling this swoosh high back to school. So it's a back to school special. So let me tell you something. This is subliminal messages here. Women are usually the mothers, right? So back to school shopping, whatever, for women in the WNBA game. Come on. They don't play those commercials during the NBA game. They don't play those type of commercials in the WNBA game. So come on, let's go on, man. So anyway, shout out to Joe McEaton. What are you saying here? It always pays out to be different. Respect to, yeah, man. Thank you for tuning in, man. I enjoy basketball with the core. Basketball is the core of everything. I love the Knicks. They call me the diehard. I'm a diehard. My name is Diehard Eru. Diehard Knicks podcast. I've been doing it for like a little while now on YouTube. Like about 2 years on YouTube. I've been doing it maybe like 3 years altogether because I was doing audio for a little while before this. So doing it on YouTube now exclusively. I really enjoy it. And I looked around. I don't see any Liberty fans. Shame on you, diehard Liberty fans, that you guys never made a podcast. I just don't get it. If there are any podcasts, please put it in the comments. If you know anybody that's doing Liberty content out there, please put it in the comments. I would love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because I would love to promote it, get it out there. This game is beautiful. Basketball is beautiful, man. Basketball is a beautiful game, and it's a different game, different style of basketball with the women, but it still is basketball. Still is basketball. Excuse me. Let me see here. What else you saying here, Joe? Joe, I'm gonna make sure I get your name out. Joe McEachin. Okay, so he said, this is my new account. This is Joe So Sick. Hey, Joe So Sick. Hey, okay, I recognize Joe So Sick. I lost your old phone. I lost my. Okay, I get it, man. That always happens. I always got to keep some spare accounts just in case. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is New York doing? I don't know, man. What are they doing? I don't know if you agree with what I'm saying here, man. They're not really. Running the offense through Sabrina tonight. I don't understand. Sabrina is giving up a dribble a lot. The Liberty allowing the Chicago Sky to get lanes on us. The Liberty don't usually do that when they lock down on their D. So they're basically giving the game to the Sky right now, because everything that they're doing is just playing right into their hands. It's not necessarily what the Liberty are doing, wrong or anything like that. Well, it's just they're not really stepping up. Very, very physical right now. Copper was beat up through the picks there. I love it. They don't do that in the NBA. Shout out to Mitchell Robinson, but Mitchell Robinson sets the worst picks. Just now they had double screens just now, and then the young lady Copper got chopped up going through two picks, man. And then she ends up causing a turnover, and the referee didn't call a foul. That's the difference between the NBA and the WNBA, man. It's beautiful, beautiful for somebody that loves the physical play of basketball, the game of basketball. So let's get back to some play-by-play. We got the Liberty here on the right-hand side, right in front of that bench. Sabrina has the ball there. Coach is giving off direction, arguing with the referees here a little bit. She's giving direction to the team. Chicago Sky making some substitutions. Here goes Sabrina, inbounds pass out to Laney. I love Laney. She's a good basketball player in between the legs, top of the key. She's directing traffic here, trying to get some Howard to come up to give her a pick. Howard did not come up to give her anything. Here goes Howard on top of the key for a desperation three. She misses it. Nobody is inside to get that rebound. Dolson was out of position. She should have been down there. Here goes Candace Parker, just pushing the ball up the court. Turnover, still Sky ball. So Candace Parker does I mean, you can't stop her, man. She's big as hell, and she can ball handle and she can shoot. You can't stop her. You cannot stop her in the WNBA. You just can't. You just can't do it. So here we go. Laney guarding Copper really well, going towards the basket. So that's the play, man. Get your players going to the basket, and you'll be able to stop it. If the young ladies start shooting threes, like the point guard just pulled up Vandersloot, she shot the three, missed it, but they were able to slap the ball out of bounds. Wow, Laney just clobbered Copper. Now that obviously was on purpose. She was trying to get out there to close out on the man, but she slipped and fell into her. That definitely was a power move there to push physical play. If anybody's watching the replay here, see Laney just comes in and just clobbers her. Unless she knows she was already going to commit the foul, then if you're going to commit the foul already, just go for it. Make it a basketball play. You're not trying to hurt nobody. Go for the ball. She did go for the ball, but then she used her body to annihilate her. Hopefully that would get Copper off her game and get her frustrated, because we definitely don't need her fresh right now. Here goes Dolson guarding the point guard here at the top of the key, which is no good. Laney's guarding Candace Parker. Here goes the point guard again, Vandersloot. I believe that was Vandersloot. Just hit a 3-point shot. I don't know if they counted it as a 3, but that fucking sucks, man. Liberty got caught in the switch. He goes Laney. Laney's running point guard right now, which is odd. And Sabrina's right there. Is Sabrina hurt? Here goes Howard, pick and roll with Laney. Little floater shot. She misses it. Is Sabrina hurt? If she's hurt, get her out the game. Here goes Candace Parker driving. You got to stop her. Kick a pop number 35 over to Vandersloot, over to Copper. She misses the 3-point shot. Here goes Sabrina. She's dribbling the ball up the court. They just called travel, fam. Sabrina, they just know. Oh, okay, all right. I just saw the referee. They just called illegal screen by Howard. All right, so that's an illegal screen. I peeped it. She set a pick for Sabrina. But Sabrina, what's up, man? She look like she ain't got no pep in her step tonight, man. Man, this sucks, bro. And so let me see what's going on. Shout out to Greenhouse. Shout out to Greenhouse, man. I know why they call you Greenhouse. Appreciate you supporting Greenhouse. I think Greenhouse, I don't think I know. Greenhouse is the first subscriber to the Liberty channel. So that's what's up. I don't even know any NBA streams. Anyways, yeah, man. There's a few. They'll do like guest spots like from people that you see on WNBA. NBA 2K personalities, that type of thing. Young personalities that just come out of college and stuff like this, especially female broadcasters. You might see them do guest pods, whatever, but never nothing fluid. Something that's all the time. That's a shame, man. That's a shame. It's a big time shame. You see WNBA players doing commentary after and before, and it's never really really crazy about the teams, bro. I really would love to see. I would love to see somebody that really cares about these teams go crazy and talk about them. Like I said, I'll do the best that I can because I have a problem. I have a problem. I don't know if anybody noticed that. I got a problem speaking, man. I have to run my mouth when it comes to sports and stuff. I got a motor mouth. That's something that's my superpower. If you want to say that. Yeah, man. Yeah, I should have watched Laney in high school. You went to the same school at the same time. What the hell, man? But she's a late bloomer though. And when she started in the WNBA, she had a couple bad seasons. But that's what happens in the WNBA. Girls don't get opportunity. They don't get opportunity. They might have somebody in front of them, and then they got somebody in front of them, but then the team does not acknowledge that this person has skill. They don't acknowledge that Laney has skill. They just play the girl that they want to play, and then Laney ends up getting waived. So that's how the Liberty got her. The Liberty was able to get Laney because they just gave her away, like she was nothing, and then she ended up being a top-notch starter for the Liberty. So that needs to stop. That needs to stop. If the only person that's gonna be able to stop that is fans of the WNBA, and the fans of the WNBA can't continue to keep their eyes closed and don't say nothing about it. Even the players that coveted that WNBA, they need to say something about that. It's not fair. The WNBA has a problem with rosters right now. They're talking about expansion. They do not need to expand. Okay, they need to expand each roster. Right now they only have 12 roster spots. That's it. So let's say if they get 4 injuries, they're done. They get 4 injuries, they're done. They have to waive those 4 players. They could be star players. If they lose 4 star players, to like major injury, they have to waive them because then they can't function as a team. That's crazy. So, but if they had the 3 extra roster spots, you know what I'm saying? Then they can maneuver. They could put some girls on the injury list and keep 12 people fresh. You know what I'm saying? Keep a 15-man roster. They could do that. Keep girls on the injury list. When girls get injured, young ladies get injured, they can take them off the injury list and put them in the main roster, and that will help the NBA so much, man. The WNBA, not expanding to another 2 teams, 2 teams with 12 roster spots. That's not gonna work. Come on, man. It's not gonna work. WNBA has a lot of problems, and for those that love this league, man, you got to stand up for it, man. I know it don't mean nothing. It's just basketball. So we got 17 seconds left in this game. Number 23, in and out crossover. So what happened? Take foul there. Did they call a foul with Candace Parker? Candace Parker's energy on the basketball court is kind of like a dick. She's kind of a dick. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're like the going is tough. Right now they're up by 12. So they know that the Liberty can catch up. They know the Liberty can catch up. They're not. Sky is not particularly playing good basketball right now. The Liberty is making a lot of mistakes. It's unbelievable. And at halftime, their coach is going to have to sit down with them. They're going to have to talk. They're going to have to. Hopefully, the young ladies behind the scenes are making videotape and stuff like that, and the coaching staff can to bring up what they're doing wrong. If they can come up with a game plan to fix what the Liberty are particularly doing wrong, they could beat the Sky. But if they continue going along this route, it's not going to be good, man. So anyway, we still got a couple more seconds left in this first half, on my clock. But let me see what's going on this on the game clock. Are we actually in halftime right now? I don't see a time here. I don't understand why there's no time. Let me check here. I gotta refresh this. I don't know if there's a time right now. Are they? It doesn't say that we're in halftime yet. Okay, excuse me. 15 seconds left. All right, I got it. 15 seconds left. Actually, it's less than that. Or it might be 15 seconds. I think 15 seconds is left. So that's how much we got left on the clock there. So in 15 seconds, I'll be shutting off Diehard Knicks podcast. And then I'll be just going exclusive with the Diehard Liberty channel. So for those that want to hang out and keep talking basketball or just, listening to what I got to say, you appreciate it, go over to Diehard Liberty channel. You can see it right there in the chat. I'll put it here. Diehard Liberty. Diehard Liberty podcast. That's the logo there. Please go to that, follow that link, and go to that channel and watch the second half of the broadcast with me. Okay. So I'll be saying goodbye to my guys on Diehard Knicks, and we'll be going to Diehard Liberty. And once again, thanks for everyone that is watching on Diehard Knicks. Thanks for the support. Like I said, if you like Liberty basketball, you just want to find out more about it too, man. I'm here to be the teacher. Not the teacher, but the presentator. You know what I'm saying? To my Knicks fans, man. So please go over to the other channel. We could talk about it. So right now we're in halftime right now. So just now, I think Chicago Sky got the last second shot. Candace Parker was able to get number 30. Nice little layup. You can't stop that. Once these young ladies are going straight to the basket and you're not in the passing lane or you're just not physically in front of them, you're not going to stop the layup. So anyway, we're at halftime right now. I'm going to say bye to you guys on Diehard Knicks. Thank you guys for supporting the Liberty stuff. I know it's different colors, different team going on here, man, but I'm trying to support the other franchise in New York, give them some support. But I'm going to cut you guys off. And if you guys want to continue to listen, please head over to the Diehard Liberty channel. You can do that right now. All right, guys, we should be exclusively broadcasting on the Diehard Liberty channel, man. So if you guys are coming over to the Diehard Liberty channel, so that's basically everybody was on the Diehard Knicks right now. So if anybody is coming in now, to check out what I'm saying here, please hit the subscribe button so you'd be notified every time you hear see a notification, you'll know when I'm going on and do some stuff. So anyway, it doesn't look too good for the Liberty right now. We'll get into some halftime stuff right now. Let's stop sharing the score there. Let's look at let me see how the WNBA play by play and box score looks. All right, that's fine. I guess we can keep that. So we'll keep the WNBA box score going here, and let's do some talking about what we saw in this first half of this game. We'll do the stats and things of that nature, and we'll just keep it Gucci right now. So anyway, check out the screen here. You got the score 54-42. The Liberty is losing to the Sky. Like I said, just basic from watching this game. Like you would think that the Sky is bussing the Liberties behind, but really what's happening is just that there's a phenomenon in the WNBA. It's just they don't have athleticism. So if the young ladies have a beat to the basket and they have any offensive skill, being able to make layups and stuff like that, they're going to make the layup. So the Liberty has been in trouble the whole series, with just players like number 30. Well, I'll get to these young ladies' names too. Excuse me. Let me see if they have the name. There you go. Number 30. That's Azura Stevens. She's really good, man. You got Vanna Sloop. She's good at making spot up 3-point shots and driving also. Candace Parker, of course, she's the GOAT of the WNBA right now. One of the GOATs. She's going to the basket. You can't stop her either, man. Kalia Copper, she's awesome. She's really, really good. She's a small forward. She's like a Swiss Army knife. I can't really describe what kind of player she would be like in the WNBA, but I would like to say Butler. You want to talk about Jimmy Butler from Miami Heat? She's basically Jimmy Butler. She's pretty good, man. So she can get to the basket anytime she wants to. She rebounds the ball. She doesn't have any rebounds today, but she can rebound the ball. She can do everything. What else we got here? Number 33. It's number 33. She's okay. She's decent. She scored a lot tonight too. That's it, really, man. There's a couple. 35 is good. They got a couple good players on that roster, Chicago Sky, man. But the thing is, all these players that I mentioned on Chicago Sky, if they get a step and they can get in front of you guys, in front of the defender, or if they just happen to be moving in a straight direction and receive the ball, they're making the layup. So that's been a Liberty's problem, man. So let me see if I can get some Liberty scores here before we start getting into what the Sky is doing. I can never get her name right, but I'm never gonna get her name right. That's why I call her Laney, just Miss Laney. Number 44. Right now, she's she's like one of the Liberty's top scorers. Let me see if I can get this thing going on here. See, that's the problem with coming onto the WA site. I was saying that it's not user friendly. You can't really get over to one side or the other. Let me see if I can get over this way. No, so I can't even get over that way either. See, that's the problem with the WNBA site, man. They don't do a good job to keep it user friendly for the audience. So anyway, I'm gonna have to do that manually. So let's check out Laney. Laney right now, like I said, she's 4 for 6 from the field, 66% from the field. Let's take a look at what she had today. Laney, she has 9 points. She got a couple of nice post ups today. That's what she does. A lot of in between game driving, very physical. A couple hard fouls on Copper. A couple of hard exchanges with a couple of other young ladies in the game today. But she's definitely like I want to say, if there could be a heart and soul, like she's kind of like the heart and soul of the team. If she got it going, the Liberty are usually doing well, man. So she has 9 points, so that's good for her. The star of the team, you want to talk about Sabrina, the Kobe disciple. She's not really playing good, man. She got 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. She's 3 of 5 from the field, but those stats are misleading. It sounds like she's playing well, but she's not, man. So I mean, she really needs to do what she needs to do. Get some water, to get her favorite drink. Maybe get a massage. Call her mom or something like that. Get some shit going on here, where she can get her energy back and start to lead this Liberty team. Especially scoring wise, they need her to score. If she can't score, and if she's not scoring, then Liberty are gonna have a hard time here, man. Johannes is doing well. She's one of my favorite players on the roster. She shot the ball well from three pointers. That's what she does. She's a shooter. She did a good job running the point. But I mean, what do we have Sabrina here for? Sabrina is the point guard. She's the one that needs to be doing the ball handling. I still don't understand it. Johanna, she's the 3-point shooter. So get Sabrina the ball, let her create some stuff, and let's get some shots open for your shooters, man. And instead of the opposite, your shooters shouldn't be trying to get shots for the other people. It's just weird, man. It's very weird. Howard has 6.6 rebounds. Dolson is what she is. She's a big body. She has 0 rebounds right now. 0 rebounds. That's atrocious, man. Dolson has 2 points, 0 rebounds. Any blocks? No blocks. So she's basically getting cardio today. That's honest, man. It's an honest assessment there. Rebecca Island, she's throwing her body around too. She's also throwing the shots all over the place too, man. She chucked up a couple 3-pointers. She's 0 for 2 from three. She chucked up both of those shots. She rushed it. A couple other rush shots, driving to the basket, just rushing. I just don't get it. She doesn't have that in her game. That flow of game to go off like that. You know what I'm saying? She's capable to score a little bit, man, but she has to get back into her role, man, and stop the chucking. Woodcomb was another one. She had an air ball, a couple of turnovers. I want to say, just trying to causing turnovers for other teammates, collecting those turnovers. So I mean, she's the backup guard. So she really needs help out there. She's a shooter as well, so I'd rather her shoot rather than doing so much ball handling. Han only had 5 minutes. She didn't really get much touches. She didn't get no rebounds. But she got 1 rebound. She did get a block. But she doesn't really get a lot of minutes here. So I mean, if Han is going to play 5 minutes and Dolson play 15 minutes, and she got 2 points and 0 rebounds, no blocks in 15 minutes, then she needs her minutes cut, man. You cannot play 15 minutes in any basketball game, male or female, and produce that way. 15 minutes with only 2 points and 0 rebounds. What are you out here for? She could pass the ball really well. Yeah, but we have a whole bunch of young ladies on the roster that pass the ball well. We need somebody that's going to get the ball and score. So Han, I would like to see her get more opportunities, man. She has 0 attempts at the basket. She's out there 6'10". They never look for her to score. I just don't get it. It's weird. A lot of other young players here. Dangerfield didn't get off the bench. We got Dee Richards, which I think she should end up being like a small forward. They got a running point guard. This is weird, man. Dee has more to her game. I would like to see her play, like I said, shooting guard or a small forward or something like that. You got Willoughby. Willoughby, I believe, is hurt, but she's on the bench fully dressed, so I don't get it. What's her name? Michelle. I can never get her name as well either, man. She has an African name, African last name. Excuse me, I can't pronounce it. You know what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna butcher it, but I know her first name is Michelle, and she's really good too, man. So let me put that name up on the screen there. It's right here at the bottom. His name is Michelle right there, and see her last name. I can't get her last name for nothing, man. So I mentioned Dee there. Willoughby is hurt. Dangerfield is a no-show as well. She shouldn't play anymore. Dee, like I said, they need to use her well. But I mean, Michelle, I think this young lady here, she could be a top scorer. I think she could be a scorer in the WNBA. I hope the Liberty give her an opportunity. Hopefully next year she gets her opportunity to contribute scoring wise to this team, man. Because it's a waste to have these young ladies. Because Willoughby is good too. It's a waste to have these young ladies on the roster if you're not going to use them, man. That's a shame. Let's take a look at what's going on with the Sky, Chicago Sky. Like I said, Cooper's very good, man. She has 9 points. No, excuse me. She has 8 points right now. No rebounds, 2 assists. Vandersloot, I was talking about her, the point guard right there, Courtney Vandersloot. She has 12 points. I'm looking at here. She has like I said, I can't get over her for some reason, but she has 4 assists. She's good. 12 points, 4 assists. She's the engine, Vandersloot. So she's making shots and passing the ball. They're gonna be hard to beat because Candace Parker, you can't stop her. Like I said, number 33 is decent. She's a good player. Number 33 is good, definitely. Number 33, number 30, and number 35. These young ladies are all good, man. So those that are following, they don't really know who I'm talking about. There, you see the name, you see the number. Let me see if I can get a picture here. That's another thing. You can click stuff on the WNBA website, and you might not even see a picture. It's crazy, man. If the league can't even get that to look, don't even have a picture. If the league can't even get the girls' picture, young ladies' pictures on the website, fam, then what the hell do you want the rest of the world to do? The website. If you go to the website and all I did was click a player's page to look for a picture, and there was no picture. There was no picture on her profile. That's a problem, man. That's a big time problem. Yo, that's a big time problem, man. So I mean, like I said, let me get it back up to her again. Like I said, that young lady number 30 is very good. Number 35 is really good too. So I mean, they got a lot of good players, man. Chicago Sky, they're gonna be ready. They're gonna be a force for as many years as they want to because they got the players. They got the young players on their roster. Meanwhile, the Liberty are playing a tight 8-man rotation or an 8 woman rotation. So they're basically playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're playing 8 players. a tight 8-man rotation when they have ladies to go with, you know, playing adults in 15 minutes basically, and she has no stats. What's going on here? She made one basket, two, no rebounds. What are we doing here? So let's get the score back up here. I think I'll keep it like this. I keep it like this here for the halftime for the time being. So this is what it is. Here's another thing too. I would like to say about the WNBA is that they their halftime show is way too long. You know why it's so long? It's because they want to showcase the stars that are giving commentary. Whatever commentary period they want to give a host to that. You know, they want to. I guess they figured a halftime will be something to explain. The real reason is that they keep it so long like that so that when they cut the halftime report, they'll have something to repost on the internet later. You know, they're not low, man. You know, they really need to do a better job broadcasting this game to the people, man. It's no good. Yeah, man. So let me see here. All right. This is Joe McEachin. He said it's about the money, then the love of the sport. It's not much equal opportunity when it comes to money. Yeah, I get it, man. You know, but people have to support. Like I said, literally right now, I can end this podcast right now and go to Barclays Center and get me a ticket to this game. You know, some people literally from the Diehard Knicks side, some people literally, didn't even know the Liberty were in the playoffs. You know, some people actually like the Liberty, but they just didn't know that they were even playing. Oh shit, they in the playoffs? Yeah. Okay. What they doing? You know what I'm saying? So let me see what else you're saying. Joey Eachin, to be honest, the NBA makes a lot of money. I'm sure they can do more, but yeah, man, you can't ask one corporation to give the other corporation money. You know, I know they're sister companies, all due respect, but you can't pull resources from one separate entity and put it into another one. You just can't do that. That's why even MSG, they split their company into different parts too. So you can actually buy stock in one company and buy stock in another company, but they're under the same umbrella for the MSG networks. You know what I'm saying? That's just to keep the money going to one way and keep the money going to the other way. That way you can see where the money's going. You know, it has to be that way. You can't combine the NBA to the WNBA. You just can't. You can't have sharing where the NBA revenue is going to the WNBA revenue. No. If the WNBA is going to go under, let it go under, because you know the whoever's running this is not doing a good job. And also too, fans, you know, like I'm saying, fans that enjoy the Liberty, you know, there's no fans make no podcasts, you know, there's no Diehard Liberty podcast because I just made one. You know what I'm saying? I just made Diehard Liberty podcast maybe like a week ago. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, I'm trying my best to get this content out there, and you know, like I said, I'm gonna keep if the Liberty ends up losing, or if they go into the next round, I'm going to continue doing these watch-alongs. But if they get eliminated tonight, I'm going to continue to doing updates. I'll do a season recap. You know, I'll do everything like that. Everything that I do on the Diehard Knicks pod, I'll do the same thing with the Liberty. Probably not as much, but because I really need the engagement. You know, I need people to know about it and stuff like that. So if you stumble upon this podcast, it would be really great if you can share it along with your friends and stuff. And maybe if you know somebody that loves the Liberty and would be interested in jumping on this pod with me, come on, man, let's talk. Let's talk about it. You know, shout out to Rebecca Lobo, man. She still looks good. She's getting up there in age. I know it's been like, what, 20 years now? 20 years or more? 97, 98 since the WNBA started. You know what I'm saying? That's a long time ago. Yeah, man, she still looks great. Too bad she had bad knees, man, because she was a beast in college. You got Clint Bruce here. What's good? Much respect from Canada. Hey, man, respect to everyone out there in Canada. Canada is a great country. You want to talk about great countries, man? Canada. I've been to Montreal. I've been to Toronto. I really want to go to Vancouver. You know, Vancouver is really nice, man. I really want to go to Vancouver. That's west coast side of the United States over there. You know, so I really would like to see that because Vancouver, for me, it seems like it's like a big basketball town. You know, basketball and hip hop and stuff like that. Toronto got the West Indians and stuff like that. Did the what do you call West Indian Day Parade that they have there, Carabana. I've done Carabana a couple times in Toronto. Great city. You know, Montreal is great too. So beautiful, good food, good people there. You know, great scenery in Montreal. You know, the drive from New York. If anybody's interested, make the drive to Toronto or Montreal. Really to Montreal, because Montreal has a lot of cool things to do over there. Restaurants, like I said, they have a jazz fest. I haven't been there before, but shout out to Canada, man. I love Canada. Like I said, would love to go to Vancouver, man. Check out Vancouver one day, see what happens. Yeah, but I mean, and thank you, man. Shout out to Canada. Let everybody know that I'm doing something here. If you know somebody that's a fan of the WNBA, hey, come check this guy out. His name is Diehard Eru. You can see it right here at the bottom of the screen. Diehard Eru, that's how I pronounce it. And I run the Diehard Knicks podcast. That's my baby. But I'm also running my sister program here, Diehard Liberty, man. So we'll keep it under the umbrella, Diehard Network. Podcast. Keep it going here, man. So season recap, season recap. I'm gonna try to do that, but like I said, I'm gonna see if I can give me some help here. That maybe a nice little guest that enjoys the Liberty, too, to give us some insight, man, so I can get something to bounce off of a little bit, just to see. Because I don't necessarily need anybody to bounce off of. I can talk all day by myself, but it would be nice to talk to an actual Liberty fan. You know what I'm saying? They do exist. Liberty fans do exist. So I would definitely want to hear from them. So anyway, enough about me, man. Let's get into this second half. We're back here. I already wasted a minute and a half talking junk to you guys, but here we go. 8 minutes into the 8 minutes left in the third quarter. The Liberty is not doing a good job here, man. 56-42. They just scored one basket on the Chicago Sky. Here goes the Liberty under their opposite basket right in front of their opponents. Top of the key to Sabrina. Sabrina, she just looks dead. She looks dead. She's pounding, smashing the ball into the ground. Dolson just did a Euro step in the lane and handed it off to Howard in traffic. Lord have mercy. Thank God Howard was able to get the ball to rebound and score it. But if you're going to keep Howard around, we're definitely going to need to get her some help inside, man. Dolson is not it. Dolson is not it. Here goes Sabrina, full length of the court, able to do up and under. She has no strength, man. Something is going on with Sabrina. She's even running dead. Her legs look dead running. Oh, my God. I wonder what's going on with her. Hope everything is good, man. But, I mean, it happens with women. Sometimes women, they have bad games because something's going on. Something's off with them. That's something you have to deal with the women's basketball, man. I'm not capping. I'm not, I can only speak from what I see and stuff like that. So if anybody agrees with what I'm saying, man, please give me some feedback. Hit me in the comments and let me know what you think. Right now, we got Vandersloot, very good point guard, man. Very steady, number 22. Fakes a pull-up jump shot, crossover to the left-hand side. Legal screens there with her and Candace Parker. Number 22, Candace Parker again sets up another screen. Dolson comes over. Dolson, illegal defense. Did they go out of bounds? I believe they went out of bounds. Yeah, so the Chicago Sky's coach is crying for them to shoot. They should have shot. They definitely should have shot. They had a couple shots available. The New York Liberty is not doing a good job closing off. So these young ladies got to shoot. That's what I'm trying to say. The Chicago Sky is not doing anything so crazy that's like dominating the Liberty. It's just that the Liberty is just not doing a good. They're just, I don't know what's up with them. But also too, the Sky is not taking advantage of the Liberty right now. They're not dominating us. They're just taking advantage of opportunity. Here we go. Johanna just got the ball swiped out of her hand there. So anyway, we're gonna get the ball back underneath the Liberty's bucket, I believe. Here goes the ball coming in there. Okay, so they're on the left-hand side of the basket, right in front of the Chicago Sky's bench. Sabrina gives it into Laney. Laney finally gets a turn to the basket, right across the lane. Right-hand shot is good. Laney's really good, man. They need to give her touches. Sabrina's out of it, man. Here goes Joanna. Nice, good defense for Vandersloot. She's guarding the point guard. So Sabrina's doing so bad she can't guard the point guard? Wow, man. She was guarding Vandersloot last game. And the game before that, here goes Laney bringing the ball up the court. Sabrina's off to the right. Pull-up jump shot by Laney. Oh, man, that would have been nice. She misses it. Here goes Vandersloot pushing the ball up the court. Sabrina's guarding the point guard now. Vandersloot's really good, man. Running that point for the Chicago Sky. Stupid turnover there by number 14, not communicating with Copper. So let them argue. Like I said, they're not even playing good. The Chicago Sky is not playing good. They're not playing so good that the Liberty can't catch up. So here we go. We got Sabrina here bringing the ball up the court finally. Jesus. Dribble hand off to Howard, top of the key. Dribbles over to Dolson. Dolson, top of the key, looking. Give it to Sabrina on the right-hand side. Tells Howard to get into the post. Took her forever to get down there. Now Sabrina's going 1-on-1 to nowhere. Here goes 5 seconds left on the clock. Got to check up the shot by Johanna. Air ball out of bounds. Wow. That was bad, man. Anyway, so we're getting some bad basketball right now. I'm freaking thirsty, man. I need to put in an order right now. Let me go put in an order so somebody give me something to freaking drink. Shout out to anybody watching. Like I said, I got the green screen going on here. I don't really like to work the green screen. I got the green screen going because I don't have any Liberty stuff, so the green screen is rocking. So if you see a little dippy, that's because of the green screen. So anyway, top of the key. Number 44 over to Copper. Copper shoots a 3. Talking junk to the crowd. So it's 59-46. Liberty has not scored since this. Have they scored? I think they did score. They scored once. So right now, Chicago Sky is on a 5-2 run. Dolson, they're giving Dolson the ball on the inside. Turnaround jump shot, and she makes it. Sheesh. Anyway, he goes on Vandersloot again, top of the key. We put this order in, man. I'm freaking dying. I need something to drink. Yeah, man. If you're gonna be doing these, man, you definitely got to get something to drink. I did a pod before this. That's why I did one on the Knicks channel, talking about Donovan Mitchell. When it comes to off-season moves and stuff, WNBA just doesn't have the hype, and it's a lot of corruption in those moves too, man. A lot of the trades and stuff that you see, a lot of times they don't be basketball moves. A lot of times it just be logistic stuff, which is odd, very odd. Let me get this order in here. What should I get? Some soda or something like that. Some water would be nice. Make sure I get this in here. All right, order's in. Hopefully I get that soon. So it looks like we're going to a commercial. They're showing the Grand Central station. Grand Central is nowhere near the Barclay. So, I mean, if you're going to show New York stuff, they're in New York, yeah. Grand Central Station is one thing. But show pictures of Atlantic Terminal, fam. Atlantic Terminal's right there. Let's do that. So anyway, McKeechin is still here, man. I appreciate you, man. I think it's me and you tonight, bro. It's me and you tonight. So I appreciate you tuning in, watching and stuff. So anyway, I anticipate this channel to grow a little bit. Hopefully we can get some more real Liberty fans here. Pump that out there for everyone to see. I'll do whatever I can on my end to see if I can get this to pop a little bit, get some more engagement. That'll be real dope. But as far as basketball, I love basketball, so I'm gonna enjoy doing this anyway. But of course, man, you need the engagement for people to watch. So I'll keep doing it. I'll keep doing it as long as there's interest and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Actually agree with you on the trade situation. Yeah. It was being dragged for too long, and this is talking about Donovan Mitchell. Yep. Yeah, I'm over it too, man. At this point now, it's like, come on, because somebody posted this. I think it was Clutch Sports. Since we're on a break right now in the WNBA, let's take a look at that. I believe it was Clutch Sports. Let me see if I can pull that up. Clutch Sports. Because of my delivery. Thank you very much. I definitely needed that. I'm freaking dehydrated up in here. All right, thank you. All right, so we got Clutch Sports, I think. Let me see. Can't really find it, but there was a whole list of players that are not signed in the NBA. That's really what I wanted to show you. There's like a whole bunch of players that are not signed because they're waiting for the whole Kevin Durant and Donovan Mitchell situation to get on the way. As soon as the Knicks make that trade, there'll be a lot of roster spots available, and teams will know where they want to go. So some players want to play with Donovan. So if the Knicks make that trade and they have a couple roster spots open, they're gonna want to sign with the Knicks. Shout out to Durant also too. If the Nets made that trade, there's some players that want to play with Ben Simmons. There's some players that want to play with Durant. So they're holding their careers, waiting for them to make a move. So that's crazy with the NBA. The power of the NBA, they could just do that. The WNBA is not so much, man. There's no real power moves like that. Even shout out to Candace Parker. Look how many times did she bounce around? She was with the LA team, and then now she ended up in Chicago. I think really they kind of like pushed her to go to Chicago because she's from there. So it's really just politics and really just trying to get interest with the WNBA. Make Candace Parker go to her hometown That way it will draw interest for Chicago fans and stuff. That's crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know if I could deal with that as a fan base. Hopefully that would change. You got Nancy. That's no, excuse. I was about to say Nancy Lieber. Man, God, that's Billy King. Billy King is still kicking. Tennis great. Ooh, that shit is cold. Vandersloot to the right, number 30. Number 30 getting guarded heavily by Dolson in the corner. Here goes number 35. She can go one-on-one. She got Sabrina down there. Oh, she got the ball stolen. Wow, good defensive play by Rebecca Allen. That's what she does. Sabrina back to Rebecca Allen. Rebecca drives, dribble handoff to number 32. Number 32 back to Sabrina. Sabrina dribbles over to 32 again. Just chucks up a three. I hate that shit. Rebecca Allen, good fighting for the rebound. She wasn't able to get it. Out of bounds. Liberty ball. Wow. Oh, yeah. So, I mean, let me get this young lady's name here. Her name is on the Liberty. Whitcomb. Whitcomb, if there's a player that needs to be removed from the roster, it might be Whitcomb. Even though she's done well for the Liberty this year. If you're gonna try to get better, she's one of those people that probably need to get out of here. Also too, if I keep mentioning Didi Richards, wow, she just throws up another shot. So Didi Richards, if you're not gonna use her, you know what I'm saying, then get rid of her, man. If you're not gonna use some of these players, get rid of them, man. Try to get better. They're gonna have to do something. Because I mentioned Didi because she was in the Sports Illustrated issue. So if you're using her for the Sports Illustrated to big up the brand, you know what I'm saying, because she's a beautiful woman, then what about the basketball, bro? Here's number 35, swoop around pass there to Copper. Copper on the inside, pull up jump shot, nice and physical there. Liberty get the rebound. Here's Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen got it going here. Good defense, good rebounding going on. Howard dribble handoff to number 32. 32, I think, is Whitcomb. He goes Howard, double pump, off balance shot. Damn, in and out. She reminds me of Julius Randle a lot. Just the way that she finishes on the inside is never square, man. She definitely needs help out there. She needs help on the inside because Dolson's not doing it. Dolson, as I said, she just pushed Copper down to get the rebound, and she still wasn't able to grab it. She pushed Copper almost on the floor, but Copper was able to keep her balance and snatch the rebound for Dolson. It's crazy. Oh, that's cold, man. Shit, I should have told her to give me a different cup. Golly. So anyway, shout out to anybody that's paying attention. I see somebody just popped in. This is a Diehard Liberty channel, man. For those that enjoy the Liberty, I'm doing play-by-plays right now while the season is still going. It doesn't look too good for the Liberty right now. It's kind of a dull play right now, and dull in play against Chicago Sky. Chicago Sky hasn't scored in a while, and the Liberty hasn't scored in a while either, man. So the Liberty, the Sky is not playing well enough for the Liberty not to catch up. So the Liberty needs to get it together. Right now, Candace Parker is mouthing off to Dolson, making a spectacle for what? But that's how they play. That's how the Chicago players play. A lot of yapping, a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the Liberty don't really have anybody on the roster that could really go back and forth like that. Howard is it, but we don't have anybody else on the level of Howard. I'm talking about Howard on the Liberty. So the Liberty got to play team ball, shoot the rock, move the ball. Shout out to Johanna, nice inside layup. Oh, she blows another layup. So the Liberty just blew two layups, man. We're trying to catch up. If we made those two shots, it would have been 54-59 right now. So the Liberty are killing themselves right now. 54-59 it would have been. So anyway, nice foul by the Liberty. I like how the Liberty are communicating. Everybody's communicating. Howard looks exhausted, man. She needs help out there. But anyway, it would have been 54-59 right now. But now here we go. Copper's on the line. Super intense looking, man. She's a great player. She has 11 points. They said for the series she's averaging 20. She's a really good player, definitely. I definitely gained some respect from her, for her in this series. But the Liberty don't have that score. You got Laney's coming in the game now. So Cooper, she's gonna make her shots, it seems like. She made her first one nice and easy. She's so intense, man. Beautiful, man. I love to see that. She makes the second one so easy. And here goes Laney's in the game, number 22. I like Laney. They got her playing point guard. Small forward, but she could do some ball handling. and she just like gives the ball to oh man, they call it a backcourt violation. I could have sworn the Chicago Sky lady knocked it out of bounds, but they want to say that Laney uh, messed up the pass to Johannes. Sucks, man. Getting some play-by-play. We got Vandersloot, top of the key. Nice little pick for number 35. Double to the left. Candace Parker blows a drive to the basket on the left-hand side. Number 35 gets the rebound. They call a foul on Whitcomb. I know Whitcomb wants to get out of here. She's having a bad game. One thing I love it, man. Every time they call a huddle, everybody's communicating. I love it. So I'm trying to say, man, this is a very frustrating game because Chicago Sky is not necessarily playing good. It's just the Liberty is not. Liberty has nothing, man. They have nothing going for themselves right now. Candace Parker just fakes a three. They could have called travel. She lost the ball, and she still make the shot. Lord have mercy. She lost the ball. It just goes up and it goes in. So that's the game right there. That tells you right there that now she's like all hyped that she made the shot. But I mean, it's just very sloppy play, not very entertaining basketball. Everybody's messing up. Candace Parker probably could have got called for traveling there. The ball pops up in the air. I think it went off of somebody's head and it goes in. So this shit is crazy, man. So this is not really a very fun game to watch. The Liberty are just dead right now. They're just done. You can see Sabrina. Sabrina is the star player, and she came out from the get-go with dead legs, not able to really get anything going. You know, if I could look and see what she's doing, she has 9 points now, 4 for 8. But like I said, for somebody looking in, they didn't watch the game. 9 on 9 points, 4 for 8. You think that she was doing work, but she hasn't been doing shit. She hasn't been doing anything this game. Shout out to Howard. Howard 8 points and 8 rebounds. She's exhausted, man. 4 for 12. You know, she's exhausted. She needs help. You then go Dawson. Dawson still doesn't have a rebound. You believe that? So that rebound that she pushed Cooper on, Copper to the ground for, you know, she she didn't even get that rebound. Shit is crazy. Yo, man, they Liberty need help, man. They definitely need help. I'm gonna do a season recap. Once again, like I said, Joe McEachin, he agreed that I should do that. So once again, tune in. Shout out to anybody that's popping in and we'll see what's going on. You know, I appreciate you guys popping in and out. Just know that I'm here. You know, like I said, I'm gonna do a season recap. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow just to keep the ball rolling here. But we'll see what happens. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So I'll probably do a midday season recap of the Liberty. I guess I'll do it tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly. But we'll see, man. Stay in tune. If you come across this channel, hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up on this video so this videos can get pumped out and we can keep this ball rolling. For those that are popping in on the replay, you want to see what I have to say about this game here. So far, so good. It's a long time out, man. That's what when it comes to WNBA, all these lulls in play, timeouts, TV timeouts, and halftime shows, everything is so drawn out, man. It's just like, that needs to stop. Right now, this timeout is atrocious. They should have been back playing already. So here we go. Liberty. Laney gets the ball to. This is Whitcomb again. Whitcomb is she's a backup point guard, so it is what it is. So here goes Howard to Holcomb. Holcomb ball inside to Howard. Howard's dribbling. Dribbles to the left lane. Right hand shot is good. That's a good jump shot. She did it nice and smooth. Well, you could tell she's exhausted too, man. She's sweating her ass off. She's really giving her heart out there, man. But she's by herself. Guarding the perimeter, number 33. Because number 35, she's really good, man. She gets boxed in, was able to get the inside pass into their center, number 30. Turn around jump shot, no good. No foul either, man. Referees swallowed that whistle. Here comes the Liberty pushing the ball up the court. 63-52. Got Whitcomb top of the key. To the right-hand side to Rebecca Allen. Back to Howard. Howard inside post. Fake to the right. Up and under move. Off the backboard. It's good, man. Good move there by Howard. Howard got it cooking. So she got a little second win, be able to get some points here in the third quarter for the Liberty. Right now the score is 63-54. Hope you guys appreciate the play-by-play. Oh, man, Vandersloot just comes in nice and smooth, 15-foot jump shot. It's good. She's really good, man. You want to talk about point guard? She is really good. I'll give it up to her. She lost that first game, though. I gotta say that. But between yesterday and today, she's doing a fantastic job running the point. Here comes the Liberty. Over to Whitcomb, top of the key. To nowhere, turn around, misses it. She's dead too, man. She has like no strength. Here we go, women's game. If you go downhill, you can't be stopped. Number 30 goes right to the basket. Like I said, number 35 on Chicago Sky could start for the Liberty. Here goes Laney. Nice little drive on the inside. Fake right, turn around, jump shot to the left. No good. Foul. That's a good play there. She was no, she could make the shot. That's her bread and butter. Drive to the right, spin to the left. But she was stood there extra second just so she can get the foul. So now she's gonna get 2 shots at the line here. So like I said, number 35 could literally start for the Liberty. I mean, like I said, number 35 is embarrassing. I'm clicking the website here, and I clicked the website on the screen and you couldn't see her. Let me scroll this score up a little bit so you guys can see the score a little bit better. That's the score there. Hopefully you guys can see that. So it's 67-56 right now. So let me look at the sky. So I gotta make sure I get this young lady's name. I think 35. I think it's Stevens, right? If I'm not mistaken, number 35 is Stevens. Yes. No, that's number 30. And number 30 is coming off the bench. She could start for us. Number 30 can literally start for us. She's not even starting for them. That is crazy, man. Sheesh. Chicago Sky got some good players, man. Number 30 could literally start for the Liberty, man. She is really good. So Laney, I love Laney. I hope they never get rid of Laney. She's super physical on the inside. She's guarding number 30 on the inside, frustrating her. And they called a foul, loose ball foul on Laney to give number 30 some free throws here. But I gotta find number 35. Is number 35? Is that Gardner? Yeah, it might be Gardner. But she's really good, man. That young lady is really good. Number 35. Let's see if I can get it up here. Yeah, Rebecca Gardner, man. Rebecca Gardner on the Chicago Sky could start for the Liberty right now. She's really good. So can number 30. Is at the line right now. So anyway, like I said, I'm sorry for the green screen. I feel like I'm gonna turn it off because it's like annoying me a little bit. Got the green screen going here. Got Sabrina Ionescu, top of the key. Moving screen there. She can't even get the ball up the court. 2 screens it took her to get the ball inside. Interior pass to Howard. Howard misses it. Gets the rebound back up again. So, I mean, Howard is kicking ass right now, keeping the Liberty in this game, 68-58. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on in Ionescu. It's driving me. It's making me feel sad a little bit, because if Ionescu was playing well, Chicago might be losing this game. Because all we need is a good scoring game from Ionescu. She has 9 points right now, 4 for 8, man. But I mean, she's not attempting any shots. There's no offense going through her. So if she was doing that, then we'll be in such great shape. Shout out to Laney. Laney's playing her ass off too, playing good defense. 13 points she has, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Excuse me, she's playing really well too, man. Good defense, good hard defense, hard fouls. He's very tough. Mixed it up out there with them. Okay, you say the green screen looks great. Okay, I appreciate you, Mr. McKeeson. Yeah, man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you hanging out with me this entire time, man. Hope I'm doing a good job with the play-by-play, Yeah, so it's really, really good here. And look at Sylvester Stallone. Jesus Christ, he's like 70-something years old, still able to do action films. The Samaritan, that's his new movie coming out. It's on Amazon Prime. Anyone that likes commercials. So anyway, this is pretty good here. So anyway, I don't know. I have a lot of opinions about the Liberty, and in that recap, I'm definitely going to express a lot of it. Right now, like I said, Laney cannot be. They can't lose her. She has to be the shooting guard, next to Ionescu. She has to be the shooting guard next to Ionescu. If they're going to keep what's the name if they're going to keep Johannes, if they're going to keep her, I'd like to keep her in the rotation as well. If they're going to keep the other young lady too, Dangerfield, as the backup point guard, maybe she'll finally wake up or something. But Sabrina, man, if Sabrina's not going to run the point guard like this, and she's not going to do it, they need to figure that out. Whitcomb probably needs to go. Dolson, she needs to come off the bench. If she's not going to produce, she needs to come off the bench, man. They need to get somebody else there. Oh, you're watching the game live? Get the hell out of here. You're watching the game live. You're at the game, McKeechan? Let me know if you're at the game. That'd be awesome. These TV timeouts are incredible, man. It's way too long. So right now the score is 68-58. You know, there's still plenty of time in this game. Still plenty of time in this game. You know what I'm saying? Hit that thumbs up if you're nasty. Subscribe if you wish. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Still plenty of time. Third quarter, so you have a whole fourth quarter. You have a whole 10 minutes to go in this game to really make your mark. So I mean, you want to talk about when is somebody going to step up? Sabrina, fourth quarter would be a nice time to do that. But shout out to Chicago. They legit have 5 players that are really really good. Let me see what Laney's saying here.
When I had the four, just trying to use my speed to go by and my footwork, but it's only them 10 right now, so I think we're in a good position. You got to get some stops and execute offensively.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you're in striking distance. What do you have to change defensively? Because every time you get close, you need more stops.
Right. Just a little bit more intensity, a little bit more sense of urgency, making sure that they're not giving the offensive rebounds and stopping them in transition.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I would say.
Started the fourth quarter,
so I messed up the live here. Let me turn the sound off before I get another copyright strike. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got you. There's been TV. But yo, Mikichi, man, if you want to pop up at the game right now, I can get some tickets for you. I can buy some tickets right now and pop up. But at this moment, in fact, I'll be there in time for the end of the fourth quarter if I leave the crib now. I almost paid for tickets for this game, man. But for those that know, man, I broke my toe actually, so I shouldn't really be out there. If anything, here goes Sinestu, blows a free throw. Oh, she gets a steal. Oh, she just chucks up a 3 and she makes it. Holy shit. Yo, 68-63. Let's get busy, baby. We in the fourth quarter. Start the fourth. Let's go. Come on, Sabrina. It's fourth quarter time, ladies and gentlemen. Sabrina just knocked down a 3-point. She just blew a free throw, which I was about to roast her. And then she gets a steal, inbound steal, and then knocks down a 3-point shot. And then she comes right on her bench, yelling and screaming, "Let's go, baby." Got the 3-point fingers going. Come on, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go, ladies. Do or die. These Chicago Sky girls, they act like they don't want it. They got the better talent. But like I'm trying to tell you guys, the Sky are good talent-wise, but they're not doing anything to really frighten the Liberty. The Liberty, like the announcer said, they literally are in striking distance. Wow, sorry to hit the mic like that. But I mean, striking distance, 68-63. You're talking about 5-point lead. So that's a 2-possession game. So the Liberty finally made it to a 2-possession game. Let's get busy, man. I see J.R. Smith. I don't know about J.R. Smith, man, but that was nice. That was nice. She needs to wake it up. Oh, the J.R. Smith with the 3-point spin. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. That's what's up, man. Yeah, so hopefully, man, like I said, the Chicago Sky, in my opinion, what killed them in the first game is that they got in their emotions. That's what happened with them. In that first game, they got in their emotions. Copper was playing hard. Candace Parker, to me, is not a good leader. She needs that secondary player because she herself gets emotional, and that goes into the rest of the players. I think Copper is self-made. I think nothing is gonna rattle her. Their point guard, Vandersloot, she's prone to mistakes. So if the Liberty starts going crazy, she can make some mistakes. Like I said, I love number 30 on the Chicago Sky, and I love number 35. As long as we play defense on these girls and make Candace Parker make those mistakes, and let Vandersloot make some mistakes, whatever. Play some hard defense on Copper because she's gonna keep coming. The Liberty can make something happen. Because Howard got free a couple times. She was able to score. We just need Lunestu. We got Johannes was able to get some jump shots and stuff like that. Laney is ready to rock, playing good defense and leader being a good leader out there, playing under composure, even though she's playing extremely physical. So I mean, the Liberty are right there. It would be so ill if the Liberty could steal this, because I would love to do this again. I would love to do another watch along, man. So I mean, I don't want to retire the season with watch alongs, because the next game for the Knicks, because I do the Diehard Knicks podcast. The next game for the Knicks is not until the beginning of October, ending of September. So I mean, I don't want this to be the last play-by-play that I do. But I enjoy doing the play-by-play, and I enjoy doing play-to-play. Actually calling who's passing to who and all this other stuff. So I'm definitely going to do a lot more of that next year. for those that like to watch along, because a lot of times you don't like the commentators, or maybe you just want to hear something else rather than the typical banter. Just tune into it to see what I'm saying, because I'm definitely going to give you a different look. And also too, you won't have to worry about everything else distracting, because during the summertime there's no sports. You're talking about soccer. I'm not really a soccer fan, so there's nothing else going on but the Liberty. So you'll get some devoted Liberty takes from me, and hopefully, like I said, hopefully I can engage with the community and I can get some more I can get some more feedback and just some more knowledge too, man. Just talking to other fans. Here we go, Liberty here got some juice. Playing good defense against Chicago. Candace Parker just chucks up a 3-point shot. It did not look good leaving her hands. It goes in and out. Here goes Lunestu. Now she got bop in her step now. Here goes Lunestu. She stops the dribble. I hate that. Laney, top of the key, crossover. Nice little pump. Fade to the left. That's her bread and butter, man. She can make that all day. Turn around jump shot 68 to 65. Let's get busy. Here goes number 14, Vandersloot, over out to Candace Parker. Now, excuse me, Vandersloot got the ball now. She's number 22. Gives it to Parker. Did they call a foul there? Oh, man, this ref sucks. That was not a foul, man. Don't argue with her. She walks away. That was not a foul. Yo, I love Laney, man. I love her, man. She is such a good basketball player. Number 44 for the Liberty. I love her, man. Such a great basketball player. I enjoy the way she plays the game. But good defense there by the Liberty, man. But they just bailed number 33 out. She's gonna blow that. Yep, she blew that first free throw. She's gonna blow the first free throw. Look at the anxiety of Candace Parker. You know what I'm saying? That radiates through the rest of the team. Now look at the intensity of Sabrina. Hopefully she's awakened. Here you go, Dolson there. Inbounds pass from Laney to Rebecca Allen. Here goes Sabrina. Sabrina's bringing the ball up the court. They were setting picks for her because she couldn't bring the ball up for some reason in the first half. So anyway, I don't know. Maybe she had a cigarette or something to wake her ass up. Rebecca Allen just simply crumbing across the lane, gets a turnover. Liberty was able to get it back. Nice block by Candace Parker because Sabrina had to throw up a shot. Liberty, man, they're just giving away this game because, Chicago Sky is not that good. It goes Copper running baseline there. Dolson was able to change the shot. Good defense by Sabrina. Sabrina bringing the ball up the court. Dribble handoff to Johannes. Johannes steps back up to Lunestu. 3-point shot, no good. Rebecca Allen out of position to get the rebound. Here comes Chicago Sky. Copper at top of the key. Pass over to 33. Back over to Vandersloot. Vandersloot looking for the post. Here goes number 33 in the post. She's being guarded by a smaller Laney. She passed the ball out to Candace Parker. 33 back at the top of the key. Now here goes Candace on the inside post. Vandersloot is fucked up. She can't find anything. Man, inside pass to 33. She blows a layup. 33 is trash. 33 is trash. With all due respect. Sabrina brings up the ball, of course, on the left-hand side. Fake pass to Dolson. She wasn't looking. She was open. Laney pulls up. They didn't hit. She definitely got fouled. Here goes Chicago trying to push the ball up the court, trying to get some fast break action going. Vandersloot, interior pass. Beautiful, man. She comes in, fakes the drive, spins on the pivot, and then does a little scoop shot at interior for number 33. Good play there. Big time. Okay, Lunestu, top of the key, being guarded by Copper, switches off by number 33. 33 is guarding her. Needs to blow past her, man. What's going on here? Sabrina goes to the corner. That's Cardinal center basketball, man. She just goes to the corner, and then they call travel. Man, what a bad play that was. She's being guarded by a center. She drives to the baseline, and then the center, all the center does is just block her at the baseline. So now she's looking for somebody to cut, but she shouldn't have went to the corner to begin with. That's something that you teach your kids, man. I remember yelling at my son about that. My son is like 19 years old now. I remember yelling at my son for constantly doing that when he was like 5. Like, you just don't do that, man. That's annoying. So anyway, here we go. Vandersloot, top of the key. Bad pass to the interior, number 30. Gives it back out to number 14. 14 to Vandersloot, back out to 14, top of the key. Chucks up a 3-point shot. No good. 30 in position. While Rebecca Allen was in no man's land, not guarding anybody. She should have got that rebound. Oh, my God. Vandersloot, good point guard. Easy lay on the inside. Dolson spikes the ball back down. And it's out of bounds for the Chicago Sky. Come on, Liberty. Get it together, man. The freaking coach of the Liberty like she's about to freaking cry. Come on, man. Get it together. Oh, yeah. Sorry for popping into the mic. Got 71-65. Candace Parker was able to get a nice little shot, and now she's like doing that. Now she's doing it like this. I hate that, man. I hate players like that. Shout out to her. I'm calling her the GOAT. No disrespect, but I mean, you're not on my team, man. So I hate all that freaking garbage that you do. If you were doing it on the Liberty, I would love it. Yeah, but on the inside, a player like that, you can't stop that in the WNBA because there's no jumpers. They have no leapers in the NBA, in the WNBA. Candace Parker makes the free throw. She's going to do that. Here goes Sabrina. Look like Sabrina can't even bring the ball up the court. So the Liberty need a point guard. Sabrina gets the ball back again. Screen by Johannes. Took her forever to get to the baseline. And then she's arguing with number 30. Candace Parker's like, chill. All right. Sabrina's like, all right. But listen, Sabrina, something wrong with Sabrina, man. Something wrong with Sabrina. We need to get another guard in here. Number 30 is getting bullied out there. Because I feel like Laney gave it to her. Sabrina's giving it to her. She's getting bullied by our players, man. But it's not showing up on the scoreboard. Liberty are down by 9. Here goes Sabrina. Inbounds pass. She waves off Rebecca Allen to give it to Johannes for her to be stuck there. Back and forth. She has no lateral movement. She forces a drive and she misses it. Here goes Candace Parker bringing up the ball up the court. Straight down the middle. Dribble handoff to Copper. Now we're going to do a two-man game with Copper and Candace Parker. Here goes Copper. Top of the key. Stopped by Dolson. Ball's back out by Vandersloot. Nice pass on the inside. Good point guard, man. So newsflash, Sabrina Ionescu is not a point guard. The Liberty need a point guard. Now, that's a problem. Now, I want to say that first game 1, Sabrina looked good dribbling the ball. Sabrina gets 18, 7, and 6 a year. Okay, that first season she got hurt. Second year she got 11, 7, and 6. This year she had 18, 7, and 6. Where's the 18? Because we need it from her. We need those 18 points. She's not able to do it, man. So I mean, if she could barely get the ball up the court, man. She can barely get the ball up the court. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if she's sick. I don't know what's going on with her. She can't get the ball up the court. So the Liberty don't have a point guard. Because you want to talk about Whitcomb and Johannes, those are the ball handlers. They can't get the ball up the court. Laney has been doing the best job getting the ball up the court. But Laney, they got her playing small forward, and she really is a shooting guard, to tell you the truth. So the Liberty got something. I mean, I would hate to lose Laney. I know Sabrina Ionescu. I know she has a lot of clout out there. People know her. She's marketing wise, they're not going to get rid of her. But hey, man, if she can't run the point, I don't know what's up. We're going to need to do something here. Or get her some help, man. We need the Liberty need one more player, I believe. If the Liberty can get one more player, I think they'll be all right. You can't wait to this is my man Eacham hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. I spent so much week watching him because right now, man. Yeah, weed is good, man. It was always taboo throughout the years, the slackers and that type of thing. But this world is hard, man. This world is very hard to this world is easy. You can make it easy, but it could be hard. So if you could smoke some weed, whatever, and it could calm yourself down, some marijuana or whatever you do, some edibles, even CBD, man. Sometimes I indulge in CBD, not often, but a little bit. Sometimes you just need that. You need that to get that edge off, man. Because this world is not, the people that want you to die, man. They want you to be here and they want you to die. They want you to be stressed and they want you to die. So I mean, so you need something to help calm you down a little bit to get your mind off it. Medicinal purposes, of course. I'm not a doctor and all this other stuff, but medicinal purposes. Those that smoke all day long, just because it's cool, that's not the right thing. You do it medicinally, recreationally. Recreationally, I don't really approve of. Medicinally, it's good. It has some good benefits. So anyway, I do not want to lose this game. It would be so cool if the Liberty can catch some fire. Because, I mean, right now, the score is 76 to 65 right now. What is the time on this game right now? The time on this game, we got 5. Oh, it's crunch time right now. So I always say crunch time begins at the 6-minute mark. So 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in this game. It's basically crunch time. So the Liberty needs to make a run right now. Oh man, Sabrina's bringing the ball up the court, being guarded by Copper. It looked like she can't even get the ball up the court. She can't even get the ball up the court, guys. Gives it up to Johannes. Johannes back to Howard, playing piggyback. Back to Howard. Liberty, what is Liberty doing here? They're trying to run a play here. Nothing's happening. Howard's able to get all the way to the basket. Bad layer there. Bad lay. The LA had no chance to go in. Vandersloot just running the offense. Easy play for number 30. Baseline, one dribble. Layup on the opposite side. Number 30 could start for the Liberty, man. Number 30 could start for the Liberty. I wonder if we can get a player like that. It was number 23, Johannes. I love Johannes. She misses a three-point shot. He goes Candace Parker, gets the rebound, bringing the ball up the court. Being guarded by Dalton. Pass out to 14, and that's the game right there. You want to talk about going on a run? The Chicago Sky finally goes on a run. And it's 81-65. I think that might have been the close to the nail in the coffin for the Liberty right there. So Liberty got to figure it out. Dolson got the ball, top of the key, because the ball to Laney. Laney drives. Baseline, kick ball by Vandersloot. Here goes to Liberty. Liberty got to reset this thing here. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Candace Parker. Man, I want the Liberty finally to get off it, man. It's great that they made the playoffs. You know, to finally see the Liberty in the playoffs consistently like this. He goes Howard, top of the key, gives it over to Lenestu. She can't even move. She just chucks up a three-point shot, misses it. No one there to get the rebound. It goes number 30. She's good, man. Number 30 is really good. She's complaining to the refs because the Liberty are playing really physical with her. He goes Copper. Copper is a really good basketball player. Candace Parker, top of the key. They like to play the Chris Webber role with her. Vandersloot, top of the that's number 14 again. Back-to-back threes for number 14. She's a good shooter. Let me get that girl's last name. That's Quigley. Quigley, she kicked her ass the last game. So she's a good shooter, very good basketball player. She got a lot of strength in those arms. You can see it. Whitcomb, you know, to comparison, you know, shooter, she doesn't really have it. You know, the strength, she doesn't have the strength. Johannes is really good. So, I mean, the Liberty got to figure it out. The Liberty has decent guards, man, but we have no interior, no forwards. You know, our centers suck. You know, Dolson is not a good player, man. You know, they got her for the experience and stuff like that. I think she played for the coach, I believe. You know, she won some championships with Seattle, I believe. You know, Dolson. You know, Dolson. You know, they need somebody better. She's not good, man. Right on the court right there, they got 4 players there that can make an all-star team in the WNBA, bro. You got Vandersloot, number 14, number 30, and Candace Parker. All those girls can make an all-star team in the WNBA. Just give the Liberty one of those players, please. Number 44. So, I mean, we definitely got to do a season recap with this, man. I'll do it live. I usually do all my videos live. So, here we go. Number 32, Whitcomb to Howard. Howard kicks off to Rebecca Allen, just chucks it up. Dirties the side of the rim. Candace Parker gets the rebound, brings the ball up the court, gives it over to Vandersloot, and they're going to run this offense. All right, so, I mean, it's 3 minutes and 49 seconds left, man. So, I mean, if the Liberty had a run in them, this would be it here. But they're going to have to make some supreme stops. Laney's playing some good defense, man. I mean, I love her, man. She got all my respect. Good defense, good leadership, could score the ball. Good stop by the Liberty. Here goes Sabrina running in slow motion, gets the ball slapped out of her hand. And it's the Liberty's ball. Man, I'm in shock. I am really in shock by how bad Sabrina's playing, man. He goes Howard, top of the key. Oh my God, Howard just throws it away right to Vandersloot because Sabrina Howard didn't make the cut. She should have went baseline. You know, she should have went back door, but she didn't. I don't know what's going on with Sabrina, man. So anyway, number 30, top of the key there. You got Laney's guarding Candace Parker, locking her down, boy. Laney is locking down Candace Parker at the moment, on the perimeter at least. Here goes Laney, bringing the ball up the court, behind the back dribble. Excuse me, stops the dribble, gives the ball to Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen traveled there. Wow, big time three-point shot by Whitcomb. So Whitcomb just throws up a three-point shot and it goes in. They've been playing like shit all game, girl. 68 to 84. Sorry about the gas. I've been drinking soda and stuff, guys. I'm talking a lot and drinking soda. So Vandersloot again, nice and easy. Pick and roll for number 30, double team. She's on the floor. 30 traveled. 30 traveled there. Referees are not calling anything right now. So 30 made a shot. 30 is really good. I really like number 30. She's good. She's tough too. She's taking everything Liberty's giving her. And Sabrina, easy drive, blows the layup. Oh, yeah. Here goes Vandersloot. Nice and easy, smooth. She almost threw it behind the back to Candace Parker. I know she saw her. Or number 30, I'm sorry. 22. Looking to give an interior pass to Candace Parker. They instead do a nice little pick to switch. Ball's moved over to the corner. Back at top of the key, number 14. Ball fake. Drive to the basket. Throws it up. Oh, my gosh. She taps it up, and that ends up being a shot clock violation. So, I mean, the Liberty are doing a good job stopping the ball, but we just can't score on the other end. So, anyway, this game is over, man. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Unless the Liberty starts just like chucking shots from God, it's not gonna happen for them. Hi. Very dry, man. Maybe soda was a bad idea. Here goes Laney. Jump on the top of the key. Just pulls up, nice. No shot. Number 14 with the rebound. Bringing the ball up the court, gives it to the point guard. Vandersloot casually just brings the ball up the court, being guarded by Rebecca Allen. Rebecca Allen is fading off her. I don't know why they're giving her the room. And Candace Parker, nice little turnaround hook shot for the perimeter, about 15 feet away with a left-hand shot. Very good. Yeah. Candace Parker's playing really good, man. She is the GOAT. I mean, she's it says on the screen she's 5 for 13, 12 points. But she's excellent, man. One of the greatest players to play in the WNBA, man. So it wasn't 15 feet away. It was about 10 feet away. Nice little 10-foot jump shot. Turnaround hook shot. Very good, man. So anyway, it looks like the Chicago Sky is going to start to empty the bench as I see number 24 coming out there. Liberty is down by 20. This sucks. Definitely sucks, man. But we got number 24 out there. It looks like her hands are cold. She's a little shy. So the game is over. Let's see what the Liberty coach does, man. If they're taking their players out, you know what I would do? I would keep Sabrina out there. When you want to talk about, you should take these girls out, there's a blowout. In this game like this, Sabrina needs to get this whole loss. Because I mean the loss is on their shoulders. She's the leader. The leader of the squad did not step up in a major game. She did this, she just didn't. She scored 14 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Hit a big 3-point shot to end the third. But, I mean, we needed more from her, man. 14.6 rebounds, 4 assists. On the box score, people are going to say that she showed up. She showed up more than some people. Yeah, but on the Liberty, the answer for the Liberty might be on the bench there. We got Didi there, number 2. Beautiful young lady. I'm going to keep saying that. Got Miss Hand. She can score nice inside. You can't stop her. As soon as she gets the ball, nice inside play, you can't stop her. Scores on the inside. That's the Liberty's coach's fault. Coaching staff's fault for not giving Han a chance to score on the inside. As soon as she comes in and right away, he scores right away. Unbelievable. So we got Dangerfield out there at point as well. She's a disappointment. She should be the point because the Liberty need that ball handling. So Dangerfield needs to wake up, man. She needs to figure out if that's what she wants to do. Here goes Didi. Didi right now, she just grabbed the rebound. She has some good height to her. So I would like to see Didi play some small forward. For the Liberty. The Liberty got to play point for Christ's sake. I really will. I'm really going to do a breakdown of this Liberty squad. So tune in for that, man. Please subscribe for anyone that's popping in here, checking out the end of this game. Want to hear what I had to say towards the end? Please tune in for that post game show, that season recap, I should say. Nice little drive there by the Chicago Sky player. She's really short, man. I love Laney, man. Good basketball player. I would love to keep her with the Liberty, man. She's so good. So, I mean, Han dribbling on top of the key. Number 13 gets the ball, comes off her feet a little bit, gets the ball back, crossover dribble. She's being guarded by 3 people, for Christ's sake. Dangerfield's the point guard. It's the first time she touched the ball. Good interior pass to Han. Good look, but the ball didn't get there quick enough. So, anyway, that's the end of the game, man. Wow. So anyway, Liberty got eliminated, man. I really wanted to do another watch along for the Liberty, but the Liberty is defeated right now by the Chicago Sky. I really hate the energy. I hate the energy. I'm a sore loser. I hate the energy from Chicago Sky, but they really have some good players on that squad. So my hat's off to them. I'm in envy. 30, number 30, number 35. You know, really good players. Number 14 is really good. Copper's really good. You got Candace Parker's really good. So right now we're doing some sportsmanship, I guess. We're gonna walk over. The young ladies are gonna do some sportsmanship. Handshakes, man, was well deserved, man, because there was no fights, a lot of physical play. Here go Laney hugging the girls, you know, let them know that, you know, Vandersloot, let them know no hard feelings and whatever. You know, a lot of fighting and arguing and stuff out there, but keep it on the court. You know, a lot of hugs and stuff going on there. I appreciate that, man. At the end of games, you know, you play hard, you leave it on the court. Don't make it so personal. Like Julius Randle with the Knicks, you know, that's the problem, man. The young ladies all hugging. That's what I like to see, man. You know, girls are good players. You know what I'm saying? Show the respect for the game, and let's keep it moving. But anyway, for those that are going to be tuning in, seeing what I'm saying at the end of the pod, please check out, please subscribe or tune into this channel. I will be doing a Liberty's season recap. Liberty season recap where I'm going to break down all of the players and what I expect this franchise to do going forward. So anyways, a lot of optimism, you know, as McKeachin is saying here. They respect my optimism. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let me see. You're a good dude. But it took my eyes off the game for like 5 minutes. And wow, the score is crazy. Yeah, man. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But anyway, for those that are popping in, seeing the recap and this, and once again, I will be doing a season recap for the Liberty, and I'll continue to do updates whenever news comes along, especially free agency and things of that nature, man. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the playoffs. You know, shout out to the Chicago Sky. Very good basketball team. You know, but there's a lot of things they need to clean up, man. So, you know, they're going to have their work cut out for them once they get deep in the playoffs, which I think they might be in the finals. We'll see. So anyway, Eru out. Diehard Liberty Podcast. We out of here. Peace.